How Obident'S Tsunami tests the Southeast governor's senatorial ambition. Thank you for joining us once again on the channel. We'll say a very big welcome to you. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our posts as they come your way. Thank you and God bless you. Now, on today's report, we have this one that says how Obident'S Tsunami is testing the Southeast governor's senatorial ambition. Well, let's get into the details. The recent abduction of Honorable Linus Abba Okori, the Labour Party senatorial contender for Ebonyi South Senatorial District, has reinforced the simmering challenges that confront the outgoing Southeast governor's ambition to retire to the Red Chamber of the National Assembly come 2023. In Abia State, Governor Okezie has the popular Senator Enyi Aff Ct to contend with. For the Southeast Governors Forum's chairman, King David Umahi, Labour Party's Linus Okori, and People's Democratic Party Senator Michael Inachi are determined to interrogate his popularity in Ebonyi South. Coming to Enugu, where outgoing Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi picked the PDP senatorial ticket for Enugu North, a former serial governorship aspirant on the platform of the APC, who is now in the LP, Chief Oke Ezie, is proving a huge turn on the electoral flesh of the incumbent governor. If the three outgoing governors succeed in their quest to graduate to the National Assembly, they would have replicated similar ascension by Senators Chimaroke Inamani, Sam Omini Egu, Theodore Orji Uzokalu, and Uwele Rochas Okorocha. Apart from Inamani, Orji, and Okorocha, other former governors like Kalu and Egu could not secure immediate progression to the Senate after their tenures due to some political exigencies that cut short their ambitions. For instance, in 2007, when he served out his tenure, Kalu's aspiration for the presidency displaced him from contesting the Senate, just as in 2011, the strong political clout of late Senator Uche Chukwumerije could not secure him another term. Like Kalu, the former Ebonyi State Governor Egu attempted to become the president and national chairman of the PDP at the end of his 8 years tenure in 2007. His attempt to retrieve the PDP from his former Commissioner for Finance, Senator Tony Agbo, ended in futility, as Agbo insisted that he was too big a politician to serve as a placeholder, especially after serving as Speaker of the old Enugu State House of Assembly long before Egu joined politics. It was a similar political incongruity and miscalculation that denied the former Imo State governor in the same class, 1999 governors, Chief Achike Udenwa, the opportunity of traveling to Abuja as senator to represent Imo West Senatorial District. Udenwa's decision to plant Osita Izunaso as placeholder and the plot by the late Senator Otto Nzeribe to return to the Red Chamber both suffered a setback. Out of the 5 Southeast states, only Anambra State does not have the penchant for governors hurrying to represent their zones at the Senate after their tenures, perhaps due to the convoluted politics of the state. Governor Chinwoke Mbadinuju suffered the political wickedness of being denied an automatic second-term ticket in 2003, unlike his other PDP colleagues. Peeved by that mistreatment, Mbadinuju veered into the Alliance for Democracy, where his second-term aspiration could not bear a successful outcome. But Dr. Chris Ngige, who was rigged into office as placeholder governor in Mbadinuju's place, could not sustain the electoral heist that propelled him into office for 4 years. In 2006, Peter Obi, the governorship standard bearer of the All Progressive Grand Alliance in the 2003 poll, retrieved his mandate as a validly elected candidate. In 2011, Ngige made it to the Senate, which was his original ambition before the political godfathers imposed him on PDP as governor. Ngige struggled to defeat the former Director General of the National Agency for Food, Drugs, Administration and Control, NAFDAC, the late Professor Dora Akinyuli, after the Anambra Central Senatorial District election was declared inconclusive. It is against this background that the sudden momentum being generated by the Labour Party in the Southeast after the former Anambra State Governor Obi emerged as his presidential standard bearer is causing some sleepless nights for the three outgoing governors of Abia, Ebonyi and Enugu states. The three states are chasing history to emerge as states with two former governors in the Senate, which Abia State pioneered in 2019. However, there has been much of citizens grumbling about the performance of the outgoing governors, as well as the rationale for their desperation to become senators after 8 years of administering the entire state as their constituency. This subdued protest seems to be undergird the campaigns by Labour Party supporters in the geopolitical zone for a new political paradigm, even as they decry the years of electoral malfeasance and lack of accountable governance in the region. In an interview with The Guardian in 2014, Senator Chukwumerije regretted the quality of persons being supported by the Southeast governors to represent various constituencies from the region in the National Assembly. He said, some of them do not understand the legislative process and why they should be in the parliament, pointing out that during votes and proceedings, some of them had to seek leadership from the governors. Similarly, the Labour Party governorship standard bearer for Enugu State, Honorable Chijioke Edeoga, said the penchant for governors to retire to the Senate disposes them towards skewed appointments and improper distribution of amenities so as to brighten their electoral chances for the Senate. However, despite such negative observations, the governors insist that the experience they garnered as state chief executives placed them to offer excellent representation and legislation to the people. Consequently, given the ambition of the outgoing governors, the 2023 general elections could present as a sort of referendum on the performance of the affected chief executive tenures as far as the senatorial contests are involved. It is therefore in light of the foregoing that the onslaught of the Obident'S movement, as the supporters of the LP presidential candidate are known, becomes a strong point in the build-up to the February 25, 2023 National Assembly elections in the Southeast. The development is expected to impact the governor's senatorial race in different ways. Now that is it on the details of this report. Until we come your way next time, please do well to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.